Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Kakasungura YouTube channel. Just an update before I move to the Kenyan politics is the main suspect in baby Sagni's case, the baby whose eyes were gouged, was arrested in Nairobi yesterday, and she has been arraigned in court today, but then she has been detained for 4 further days for the prosecutor to finish investigation before again she is brought back to court, ladies and gentlemen. So as of now, 2 suspects have already been arrested. Alex Maina was arrested yesterday, and now his mother has also been arrested. Back to the Kenyan politics, ladies and gentlemen. Kakasungura, I have always been teaching on the qualities of a good leader. And I'm convinced that yes, our deputy president misses some qualities, or unless he does some things intentionally kufilisha watu wengine. You know, in politics, some things are done intentionally kufilisha watu wengine uchungu, yani kuinua majoto. So I don't know if Rigathi Gachagua ignores these values, ignores these qualities, or he just decides to do whatever he does. And I want to refer to the sentiments that he made in Nyeri. You know, Rigathi Gachagua comes from Nyeri. So Nyeri County is Rigathi Gachagua's home, and specifically Madira constituency. This is where he has been a member of parliament. Together with the ICT CS, Eliud Walo, and the Education Cabinet Secretary Ezekiel Machogu, and other government officials, they were in Nyeri to launch a public Wi-Fi. And when they were in Nyeri, you know, there are things we consider before we make a conclusion on what Rigathi Gachagua said. One, Nyeri, Rigathi Gachagua is at home. Let's assume that it's a father who went back to see his kids, because Gachagua is the highest politician in the political radar from Nyeri. Rigathi Gachagua ranks the highest because he's the DP. Now we can conclude that from Central, Rigathi Gachagua is a father to the people of Central, because as we speak, he is the highest person, he is the senior most politician in the hierarchy of Kenyan politics. Now, in Nyeri, Rigathi was home as a father, and Nyeri County is his home, as I've said, specifically from Madira constituency. He has come back home to launch a Wi-Fi, and then as he is seated, the children are telling him, Daddy, you know, our businesses are being ruined in Nairobi County. By who? By Governor Sakaja. What has he done? He is doing 1, 2, 3, A, B, C, D, including suspending matatus. Okay. Now, in my own view, the children are bringing grievances to the father so that the father can give a solution. But you know, as a father, when you give a solution, you must be very careful not to hurt other children. Now, the children have spoken, and it's now a turn to Rigathi Gachagua to respond, and at some point give solutions to the grievances raised by the people. In this case, Rigathi is having 2 kids. One kid is the people of Nyeri, business people who are doing business in Nairobi County. Number 2, another kid is Sakaja. You know, in Kenya Kwanza government, Rigathi Gachagua ranks the highest second in command. Meaning, Governor Sakaja, a UDA governor, is below William Ruto and Gachagua. So in short, Gachagua and William Ruto are Sakaja's parents, right? Now, Gachagua now is making public comments, very, very shocking public comments, and he is castigating his own governor from UDA. His own governor. He is castigating his own governor and rubbishing whatever he is doing in Nairobi. Now, to me, it sounds weird because it publicly shows, or it publicly portrayed, that Rigathi is in loggerheads with Sakaja. For heaven's sake, why do you move to a public forum to just castigate your own governor in public? A governor from your own government, a governor from your own party that elected you into office. These statements from Rigathi raises concern to us analysts. The first concern is Rigathi is not happy the way Sakaja did appointments in his government. When he is not happy, the only way is to publicly humiliate him. In one way or another, Sakaja refused to buy Rigathi Gachagua's ideas of installing his people into government to discriminate other marginalized parties or tribes. So the only way Rigathi Gachagua has is to go in public, hang on something that Rigathi is doing, and abuse him and castigate him in public. Point number two. Point number one, I've said, maybe Sakaja snapped Rigathi Gachagua in appointing either CCs or chief officers in his government. The number two reason could be Rigathi Gachagua anafilisha the prime cabinet secretary who is Musalia Mudavadi, because Sakaja is a direct son politically. Rigathi Gachagua politically, Sakaja is a direct son to Musalia Mudavadi. If anything should happen from the government, from the national government to Sakaja, the first person Sakaja could report actually is Mudavadi, because they speak the same language. Hawa ni watoto, and you know, ni watu wamelelewa pamoja. So meaning, should any political problem occur in Nairobi, the first person to know from Sakaja, it is Musalia Mudavadi. Could it be? Unajua, wakati majirani wameshindwa kufikia baba, wanaumiza watoto so that baba zungumze, wanafilisha baba. So to me, Rigathi Gachagua could be kufilisha Musalia Mudavadi. Another third reason is Rigathi Gachagua could be in loggerheads with the president silently, which I've spoken in public, and I've said ndoa ya Rigathi Gachagua na William Ruto haitaenda mbali. I have said that severally. So by Rigathi Gachagua going into Nyeri in public, kwenda castigate Governor Sonko on what he's doing in Nairobi. Remember, the president fully supported Governor Sakaja's moves. The president even wrote in public, akasema, Governor Sakaja, I am behind on whatever steps you make, and I will support you as your president. William Ruto made this in public. So when Rigathi Gachagua is going in Nyeri to castigate what the president has endorsed in Sakaja, is a clear indication to us that all is not well in this government. The relationship between William Ruto, Sakaja, and Musalia Mudavadi is breaking. Now he's in dalili. So the only advice I can give Sakaja is, Sakaja, read the signs early in advance and know how you play your game. Read the signs in advance. Lakini ukienda kulala darasani utajipata mahali pabaya. The signs are very clear. Read them as a wise man. And I remember when you were appointing, you at least fairly awarded the people from Azimio in your government. This was giving you a safe landing when you begin your leadership. Now, another one has come. The president is happy with what you are doing, but the deputy president is not happy with what you're doing. That tells you what? When the president is supporting your moves, the deputy president is castigating your moves. That publicly tells us Kenyans that this government is not together. The government is not reading from the same script. Rigathi is not reading from the same script as the president, and the president is not reading from the same script as Rigathi Gachagua, and the end result is cracks. Right? So Sakaja should avoid listening to critics and listen to the people who elected him into office. As he is listening to the voice of the people, Sakaja should also tread carefully, because the writings are on the wall. In politics or in any institution, you do not ignore even a single sign of defiance. You take it serious and work on it. There could be something building out of this. You know, Nairobi has cartels, business moguls, business cartels. It could be that impunity is fighting back. And by Sakaja's actions, you may find even Rigathi Gachagua has been affected in one way or another. Because hii dunia kila mtu ako biashara. So, Sakaja, there could be impunity fighting back. And due to that, you need to tread very, very carefully. Nairobi is a very dangerous county. Nairobi is a very dangerous city. And they brought down Sonko. Cartels brought down Sonko. If you do not tread carefully, Sakaja, I am not praying that you be brought down, but I'm warning you as a brother. If you are not careful with what you are treading, you will go the Sonko way. Right? Kidero went home, came Sonko. Cartel sent Kidero home, came Sonko. Sonko came, Cartel sent him home even before he could complete his term. Then we now have Sakaja. And when we have Sakaja, pia imeanza. Na imeanza from the highest office. The second office in command. Imeanzia pale. So you should be very, very careful. But now, as I conclude, I want to leave you with Rigathi Gachagua's sentiments in Nyeri towards Governor Sakaja and make a judgment on your own.
Na nimemwambia gavana wa Nairobi tutakaa chini na yeye kwa sababu sisi ndio tulimchagua. Mimi ndio niliketisha Wakikuyu pale Nairobi nikamwambia wamchague. Na nimemuita tukae chini na yeye. Mambo yoyote ambaye anaamua ambaye anaweza haribu biashara katika Nairobi, kwanza tuongee tukubaliane. Hatutaki speed mingi sana, twende pole pole. Si ndio? Hiyo maneno ati ya kutoa matatu nini, hiyo maneno haiwezekani. Sitaki tuanze kusumbua wafanyabiashara. Na mimi nampongeza governor wetu Susan Keheka. Pale Nakuru watu wetu walikuwa wamefukuzwa na ile mtu ya Azimio alikuwa anaitwa Kenyajui. Akawapeleka msituni. Mimi nikaenda Nakuru nikaambia nyinyi ndio mtaamua. Huyu gavana alipeleka nyinyi msituni, mfukuze yeye kama gavana, mpeleke yeye msituni, nyinyi mtoke msituni mrudi town. Si ndio watu wa Nakuru walifanya? Si ndio walifanya? Gemoria ule murauga mundu uyu amuigatete akamutwara githaka-ini. Maundu me moko-ini manyu, mutimutware githaka-ini na nyumu githaka-ini mucoke town. Ndio twaguo mekire. Na huyu msichana wetu Susan Keheka tunapongeza yeye kwa kuchunga wafanyabiashara. Anatatizwa kupelekwa kotini wapi, tunamwambia angangane. ndakenderio guoya na nitukwaria na Sakaja. Sakaja ni kijana mzuri, ni governor, nitamketisha chini, tutakubaliana vile wafanyabiashara watakaa Nairobi bila kusubuana sana. Mungetaka nimketishe chini, tukubaliane na yeye, tulimsaidia na vile tulimsaidia tutaketi chini na yeye tukubaliane vile tutakaa. Koguo ni andu a mucii ni ndauga ndacokia ngatho, ni mukwenda ngeithie Ruto, ndimugeithie ndimwire ari ukagucokia ngatho, ni tuguka Januari kana mweri wa keri ni aguka we mwene acokie ngatho tondu niguo kwagiriire na nikio kihoto ithe tiguo oke nigetha acokie ngatho.